different calls.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was first getting over the jet lag, I was waking at the wrong time and waking with the dawn chorus here. And going, whoa, that sounds different.
Isn't it nice, though, in the morning to
fantastic.
listen, to have your window open and just to listen to the birds?
It's
Wake you.
lovely.
How long are you here? When did you come?
I came on the evening of the 3rd of July because I said we have to start on the 4th of July and I'm here for 3 months.
Okay, so you'll go back in October?
I go on the 30th of September.
30th of September.
Yep. So will it be getting cooler then?
Not necessarily.
I was just wondered if I'll see a sign of change or...
Oh, let me see. Probably, usually, well, yes, you may by then. Because usually the leaves are up here in full color, would you say, around the Columbus weekend, second weekend in October. Because it's a little later for us. A little earlier, so then you may, by the end of September.
Because remember, when we come up Columbus Day, usually
you're right.
The grass is covered.
Yeah, you're right.
Completely.
Yeah, it's later down home, and so I don't think of it, but yeah.
So would this be in where I hear of people coming up to view the colours?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's in Vermont.
Mm-hmm. This is the beginning of that region.
Oh yeah, you'll see beautiful driving, right? All these trees along in there.
Yeah, how long will you be here in town?
Just saying.
To the end of September. I leave on the 30th of September.
You'll see the colours.
So I've got a chunk of time, which is what's so lovely about the project, and this is why, I'm trying, I don't want to shape it too much. I want it to be shaped by the people that, get engaged with it, or, it's something, how it seems to touch a chord that people, most people say, oh yeah, I love my port, and that it is kind of a significant part of.
Well, when Zachary was here, he, this last time, I thought he was upstairs, and I didn't see him upstairs. I came right down there. He was sitting right there on the porch watching the cars, and just, and I remember even Zachary. Is that when Zach was here? Zachary.
Yeah. Just a week ago, not 2 years ago.
No, just, when he was here last time. But he used to spend a lot of time on the porch, watching the cars go by, and the trucks, and...
So how old's Zachary now?
Zachary is 16. He'll be 17 in December.
Fantastic.
We don't have a copy of the Hebrew book here, but it should be easy to get.
Yeah, I'll pop into the library as well first and have a look at it.
Certainly.
I spent yesterday, that lovely morning at the courthouse, and they gave me a lovely book of Salem, sort of past historical images of.
Oh, great!
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
And some buildings that aren't there anymore, and it's quite. You could definitely see porch life seemed to be a stronger part of the rhythm and routine. I mean, Carolyn was talking about, how women would change, they'd have a morning dress, and then change to a better dress after lunch, so that you could sit.
So you could sit up.
But I don't know when that changed. I was also thinking about just sort of fashion and seeing people on the porch and looking at women in dresses, and I was kind of started thinking about gender politics when Mark and Patty were told about the blue sea. I was like, are you kidding me? And it seemed
I never heard that in my life, that they would paint the ceiling blue.
That's...
when you were available. So
ready for marriage. I don't know whether, it certainly kept ticking away, and I don't know how I would verify that. I shall have to see if I can.
If you can Google it and see if anything
Isn't it
comes
funny
up.
how our answer to everything
it's
is Google
Googling.
it?
Yeah, I know.
We'll ask around.
Yeah, have you heard anything like
They
that?
ever heard of that?
No.
I think our dining room ceiling was blue, you know.
She was single.
Oh, did she never marry?
Yeah, she never married, no.
And did Mary ever marry?
Did Mary marry?
Young.
She died young.
Yeah,
She was in
but
her 20s, wasn't
yeah,
she, when she died?
Oh.
And Maude was a teacher. And, yeah.
Hebron had a school, West Hebron did, which is just, the entrance to it is, well, if you go up here just about 4 houses and look to the right, there's a roadway that goes up to the firehouse.
Right.
And the firehouse is new, but there was a 3-story school in just about that same spot.
Oh.
And it was taken down in the 40s, well, a little later, I think, 50s or 60s, after the central school was developed in Salem. And school
Oh, so do all the kids go from here, go to that school?
Salem.
Salem.
Salem Central School. Yeah. And that's been pretty common across this country. Central schools developed from small schools. In Hebron, there were something like 22 schoolhouses.
Really?
Little schools for all ages. Of course, one teacher who taught from the little ones to the ones that they had to get rid of because they were too big for the seats, you know. They had to go back to the farm. And kids walked to school, and or I suppose in bad weather, their parents took the wagon and took them to school.
It kind of makes me think of that Little House on the Prairie, or Little House in the Woods, or whatever it was. I can't even remember who.
Yeah.
Was it Ingalls?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sort of concept. I had little visions of school kids in kind of mop hats. You know, those cloth caps that they all used to wear.
Yeah.
And that's the sort of concept that, you know, we have of America from the movies. In my mind, you know, it's kind of sort of homesteading or looking out.
And there were porches on those prairie houses, you know, some of the later ones after the sod and so forth. And, you know, they did have a porch you could sit out and cool yourself in the evenings.
Yeah.
Of course, they didn't have neighbors like we did.
Thinking about schoolhouses, I was just thinking, and I know the location of 4 of them that are still standing.
Oh, right.
One of them is up on Bunker Hill Road, and then where we take the corner. One of them is up Route 30 here, and it is derelict, and I think a farmer used it for hay for a long time, but I think it's...
Oh, right.
And one's on Route 22, and another one you'll see on your way back. It's at a junction where a road will come into the Salem Road, and it's painted bright red. And it sets back a little. It may even have a little cupola on top of it.
Okay, I'll look out for it.
Yeah,
If I'm
remember I
not
told
kind
you
of
it was
just
like-
going, keep right, keep right.
Yes.
Remember I told you there was
not the
this
most...
little fork in the road coming up?
Yes.
That's what he was talking about, if you
Okay.
took the right.
Yeah, and
Oh,
it'll be on your left.
As I came round and I had to turn left, that is a stop sign, isn't it?
Yes, there is a
It
stop
is, but
sign.
it wasn't...
It wasn't near the line.
It's not really clear for me to what... I was like,
Yeah.
because the road